University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the New Mexico Lobos. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Lobos headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Rutledge. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running inside, it's Cobb. Picks up the first down. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
I mean, what a huge gain for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through it. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
Could be an alley. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. In the red area, it's Cobb. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
They'll try to run it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the third down and goal.
How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on foot. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Niners!
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
Here we go. Ready?
They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
Makes the grab in their space. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The run inside. It's Cobb. Plows through the defense. At the 45 on his way. Lots of running room. The 10. Runs it into the house. Touchdown 49ers. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Keith. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Running inside. It's Humphrey. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Here's a heat. He sacked this defense all over him.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Charlotte. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
On the ground, it's Cobb. Runs through the tackle. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Now the play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. It'll be a draw. Powers through the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Will the offenses continue to walk it up and down the field, or is there a defensive stop somewhere as we start the 2nd quarter? Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. On his feet at the 40. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. To the 15. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snap from the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Really good job by this defense. Third down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big third down stop.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, New Mexico. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rutledge. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pitch it. There he goes. He's inside the 40. At the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The returner will field it and bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose. Touchdown, Lobos! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolls into the end zone. All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
And the offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He'll toss it. Got enough for the first. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He breaks a tackle. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 6 yards right after they just gained 6.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Cobb. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there. Get it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Lobos send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going for the big play. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The screen, and watch out. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for a deep man. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Miami University Redhawks.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Miller. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory?
Here we go. There you go.
Looking to throw for it. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Red 18, red 18. Where did he go? Where'd he go?
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. This time on target. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Let it go.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. The run inside. It's Cobb.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Sweet cut there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He'll try to... There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Niners.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a 1st down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Knocked down for the tackle.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Humphrey. Got enough for the first. At the 40, there he goes. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Lobos! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Breaks the tackle. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Pulls it in, it's Barnes. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the 49ers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fighting off the defender. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. Oh, a lot of space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Couldn't connect with his man in the end zone, but they're going to back up after this penalty is announced, I believe. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Looking to throw again. Dances away. Fires into the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Got a little grass. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mappa. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Love the route there by the tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. The run inside. It's Humphrey. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
But maybe a crease. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Running inside. It's Cobb. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well stick with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown 49ers. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Avoids pressure on the right. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Sometimes as quarterbacks, you have to play above the X's and O's. That play is designed to be thrown from the pocket. Because of the pass rush, it wasn't going to happen. So he had to use his athleticism, get outside the pocket, and then make something happen on the fly. Nice job.
Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Third down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Sends it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Makes a move. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. This time he wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moments. You got the ball, tie game, you want to go win. Make some plays for me, big dog.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Still running at the 35.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
The give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.